Hey Remy, so today I kind of want to do a little rant video about wisdom teeth pain, having fear about getting wisdom teeth removed, just everything wisdom teeth pain, and like my inner fear of going to dentists and stuff like that. So having wisdom teeth issues, I have one tooth that's impacted, right? Have not had any of my wisdom teeth taken out. I'm in my early 30s. Trash. I know. And I know. A lot of y'all probably like, well, why didn't you get them taken out sooner? Because money. It's literally just financial. But now it's become inevitable, unfortunately. Found out my teeth were impacted in like my early 20s. I only just recently, like in the past 2-3 years, have been going to the dentist for multiple reasons. I'm not gonna lie, apart from like it being financially costly, just the fact that I don't like, when I was a kid, when I was younger, I don't remember having bad experiences at the dentist office. Obviously I was on my mother's insurance and everything. I don't know what transpired between me being a teenager and then me getting older in my early 20s, and then just 20s in general, where I did not want to go get my teeth done. I don't know, it's like I started getting just more fear and build up, like, I know they're gonna say some bad stuff when I go. It could be painful. And then I've heard so many people have horror stories about going to the dentist and stuff. So I feel like that just gave me even more anxiety. Keep in mind, I am already an anxious person. In general, I'm an anxious person when it comes to specific things. I have social anxiety. I do get anxiety attacks. However, I'm very thankful that the older I get, the more I don't have them anymore. And I feel like that's mainly because the older I get, the more I don't care about as much. If I'm being completely honest, like, I feel like I don't put as much stress on stuff. My mentality is slowly becoming more and more, it is what it is, you know? The main reason is just money, if I'm being completely honest. So as far as wisdom teeth go, a part of my impacting wisdom tooth broke off when I was like 21. It was either when I was 20 or 21, and I actually pulled it out my mouth. Never went back to do anything with it. I know practically every dentist I saw after the fact, they were like, yeah, there's a cavity on your wisdom tooth. I'm like, whatever. You know, the thing that gets me, it is so crazy to me how it's cheaper to get like a regular molar pulled out, like a regular tooth pulled out, versus the cost to get a wisdom tooth pulled out, when your teeth in general can impact your overall health. And that's the thing they really don't be telling you. That's why it be giving scam when it comes to insurance, bro. I really just be looking at it like, if your mouth can affect your overall health, like, honestly, I feel like that's a lot of reasons why people do have health issues later in life, or in general. It literally is whatever is in your mouth, go into your bloodstream, causes issues, you know? Like, that's what I've recently started thinking about, which is why I do want to get my teeth together, even though I'm very scared. It's just really crazy how stuff be so expensive. Like, dental work is so freaking expensive. But then, you know, it's like, oh, you're supposed to take care of your health. But it's like, how come it's not connected? Considering dental health is connected to my body health. Make it make sense, because it really don't be making sense, you know? But anyways, it just really be pissing me off how the financial aspect of going to the doctor and then going to get your teeth worked on is kind of trash when it comes to like paying for everything. Now, I've had so many bad experiences within going to the dentist these past 2.5-3 years. Firstly, I found a dentist for the first time, was very nervous, very scared, went to go see them. They filled my cavities, right? I could not eat successfully 4 months. Could not eat successfully at freaking all. I did not even want to eat. I ended up losing a bit of weight because I couldn't eat. I ended up having issues where that same dental office, they would set me up with an appointment for me to come in. I would end up going in across town, like a 30-minute drive across town, to go to see them, and then when I get there, they're like, you don't have an appointment, when it's like, but you called to confirm 2 days before. How do I not have an appointment? It's stuff like that where I'm just like, yeah, forget it, I don't want to come back to you, you know. And also my teeth were bothering me anyway. I'm just like, a part of me almost felt like the reason they canceled was because I was having issues with my teeth, like they didn't want to work on me. One thing I don't like about a lot of dental office, I keep hearing something and I hope it's not a bug. Anyway, I keep hearing a lot of different things. But when it comes to like dental places, sometimes the customer service do not be hitting. And the older I get, the more I value customer service so freaking much. I feel like people don't be understanding that customer service will take you a long freaking way, especially as far as you having a successful business. But I know everybody needs dentists, so, but I went to another dentist's office and it was cool, but the second time I went there, I overheard one of the dental techs that worked on me. They were being very inappropriate, where they were basically talking a whole bunch of mess about one of the other patients, where they were basically like, you know, it's awful that their teeth look like this again when I just did this, and that to them a couple months ago. It is absolutely, like, he was literally going off. And it's like, my thing is now, don't get me wrong, because I know for me, okay, so some people can get depressed, they may not take care of their teeth, right? But I know for me, they didn't do certain things that they should have did just because I didn't have the money to pay for it. And I will say, I feel like if you don't get the full whatever work you're supposed to get done, I do feel like somebody messing with your teeth or your gums per se makes it more susceptible for things to happen. So for example, I haven't gotten my deep cleaning yet, but I do need a deep cleaning. But that junk is like, I don't know, I can't actually remember what it is. But I know I'm gonna probably start getting my deep cleanings done in January. But I'm gonna go somewhere else because I don't really trust them for multiple reasons. But pretty much when they did my debridement or whatever and was like cleaning certain tartar and all that stuff off my teeth, I'm like, okay, good. I like the way my teeth looked, but I still had to go back to get a deep cleaning and then get the sealing and all that other stuff. Because I didn't go back and do that, I was looking at my mouth one day and I'm like, how is it that I have tartar on my teeth again? Like, there's no reason when I'm brushing my teeth twice a day. You know what I mean? And I'm actually like brushing the gum. So how is it that tartar is forming, or not tartar, plaque, whatever it is, how is it that it's forming on my teeth? So to me, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like because I didn't pay to get certain sealants and stuff on it, it almost made my gums more sensitive and susceptible to have stuff happen. I don't know, but it was just like, because I was even talking with one of my family members, and she was like, yeah, it definitely does, because she had the same issue where she had something done and then a month later she noticed like tartar and stuff, and it could be something genetic, I don't know. But I'm just like, explain how this is happening. And it I swear it just be a whole scam. I don't know. again I just be like, y'all just be really wanting us to spend a whole bunch of money when you could just do everything at a more affordable price instead of having me pay almost $1,000. The other thing that I did not like about this dental office, apart from them being unprofessional with that, was the fact that, so I had talked to my dentist, right? Pretty much a month before, she was like, yeah, so I can take your wisdom teeth out. And I was like, are you sure? Because one of them is impacted. She looked inside of my mouth, okay? She had the light and everything, the glasses, she was looking. She was like, yeah, I should be able to do it. I ended up setting an appointment with their, the help desk. I can't remember what the actual proper term is for the woman there. But she made the appointment. Very kind people, whatever, right? A month rolls around. I do my wisdom teeth food shopping. You know, I'm anxious. I have so much anxiety, but I'm ready. I'm like, I'm going to get this done. You know, my fiance, he took off work and everything. I'm like, I'm going to get this done. Get my wisdom teeth pulled out. I show up, right? The same lady who set me up with the appointment, she was there. She was like, okay, you know, we're going to get you set up to get your wisdom teeth pulled. You know, everything will be cool. I hop in that chair. The same dentist that told me she could do it, she looked at me and was like, I'm not going to be able to do your impacted tooth. And I was like, but you told me you could. And she was like, well, did I take an x-ray? And I'm like, you took the original x-rays from when I first started coming here. And she and her other tech person was just looking at each other confused and was looking at me. And she was like, well, I can do those 3 teeth, but I can't do the impacted one. And I'm just looking at her like, so you lied to me. You know, don't get me wrong. I know the dentist has a multiple of patients, okay? But it's the fact that you told me, you set the appointment up yourself and said you would be able to take my wisdom teeth out. You looked in my mouth, said it would be fine, and then you backtracked after I done bought all this food. I done made these plans. My fiance took off work, everything. So I was pissed, and I was like, I'm not coming back here. I'm not coming back here. I even put in a little form where I filled out this form. I was like, I don't know how y'all run this practice, but I'm like, y'all pretty much told me that I was supposed to get my wisdom teeth taken out. I come up here, I do what I need to do to make sure I don't have to do no work for like 2 days. You know, my fiance, he took off work, and I come in here, bought all this food, and y'all pretty much tell me, oh, did I really say that? Who could have made this appointment? Not me, because I didn't. Your assistant did. And even when I went out there, the assistant, the help desk lady was like, wait, you didn't get your wisdom teeth pulled out, did you? And I was like, no. And she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And I'm just like, girl, so they referred me to somebody, right? And she was like, you could call this number. Bro, I called this number of this person that they referred me to because I wanted to be put under. I was like, I want to get all this done at one time. I do not want to do, oh, let's just take out 2. No, I wanted to get everything done at once so I did not have to worry about it. I called the people that they referred me to. Do you know how much it was to get wisdom teeth removed, especially if they're impacted? In total, the place that I called, it was like $3,200 and something. And I was like, you, absolutely not. You're not getting nothing from me because I don't have it. I was just like, you gotta be crazy. Got to be crazy. That really pissed me off. And that was like the last time I went to the dentist. I was so freaking done. So freaking done. The other thing is apart from just having difficulty finding a dentist that you trust, it's just the fact that I am so scared of being put under because I've seen so many wisdom teeth videos where people get put under and some people are crying hysterically or saying wild stuff. And I'm so self-conscious. I'm like, what if I say something weird or, you know, do something inappropriate? Because I cuss a lot. And sometimes I am kind of raunchy, so I'm like, I would hope I don't say anything. I've been put under before. It was in 2016. I had like an emergency surgery on my stomach or whatever, and I had gotten put under. And when I remember waking up, but I don't remember anything really after that. And when my mom finally found me, she was like, yeah, the nurses were saying you were walking around and stuff. You weren't really saying that. You were just walking around looking out the window. And I'm like, I don't remember that. I don't remember anything. But yeah, it's like a fear of saying something really wild or crazy. Like I was reading, and that's the thing, bro. You should not do no research about people's experiences sometimes because it will definitely hype you up. Because I started looking on Reddit and stuff. Absolutely love Reddit. But anyways, this person was saying how they went and took their grandmother or somebody, it was either their mom or their grandmother or whatever, to get their wisdom teeth or some teeth work done because they had to be put under, and the woman was basically going off on them and calling them out their name and being really mean. And they thought it was really crazy because their grandmother is always really kind and nice. And I'm like, yeah, I would hope it would not make me do anything crazy like that. Like one girl was saying how she almost jumped out of a car. It was just so much stuff where I was just, you know, scared of those things. Definitely scared of doing something out of character for me, you know. There's also the factor that I have pill anxiety, and I know y'all probably like, what the hell? I do not like taking pills. I am not a person who takes pills. If I'm going through something, I just tough it out. I just go through it. You know what I mean? Like if I got a headache, it'll pass. I just need to take a nap. I just need to eat. I just need to use the bathroom. Like if I'm sick, Literally, just eat something with some spicy hot sauce, garlic, drink a little tea with some lemon in it, good to go. I really hate taking medicine. Truly, truly, I hate taking medicine. I know I'm gonna need a pill cutter or something, because I cannot be popping whole pills because my gag reflex, and I know it's mental, because even my fiance, he like, you eat food bigger than pills all the time. And I'm like, I get what you're saying, but I don't want to consume this pill. I don't want to consume any medicine. So I just know it's going to be rough, because I know you got to take like pain pills if you in pain, and then antibiotics and stuff. So I'm hoping it's not too bad. I'm hoping it won't be that bad. As far as current wisdom teeth pain, it's like for the past 2, almost 3 years, I'll randomly get like this sharp pain that like travels and radiates just on this side, which is where my impacted tooth is. And it's really crazy because it'll be like the worst pain I ever felt before. Like, it just it's like something is burning, aching, and not even aching, it's just like stabbing. And it hurts so bad. I actually did though. I did start taking pills because I had to. Again, I hate taking pills, and I pretty much been breaking them up into 4s and trying to swallow them. I did try taking a pain pill with like applesauce, because that's normally what I do. I know you're not supposed to do that. That's probably why my teeth be messed up now, when I be like crumbling pills up and then putting them in applesauce. I would not recommend doing that with pain pills, because it is absolutely disgusting. So I just managed to like crush it with a hammer, and then when I crush it, but like take the flat end and just split it in 4s, because that's the only way I could get it down, and it was much better like that. And the pain pills do help, but that's not it. Also, another issue that I'm having that my wisdom teeth caused was the fact that I ended up having to go to the ER because I was asleep on the couch, and I ended up waking up where I could not breathe. Like, it felt like this whole part right here, something was caught here. I don't know what it was, but I could not breathe. And I was like wheezing. I was like, I really could not breathe. And my fiance got scared, and he ended up driving me to the ER. They took x-rays, didn't see anything. Went and saw this, I don't know if he was a surgeon or what, but he was pretty much like, yeah. He checked me for cerebral palsy to make sure that wasn't what it was. And he was like, that's not what it was. He also mentioned something else, which was like, it was something where like people are starting to use some sort of drug or whatever, and it's causing like people's faces to like droop and stuff, or like nerve issues. And I was like, yeah, I don't do drugs. So he was like, only thing else that I saw was like your wisdom teeth. And he was like, yeah, you should probably get that immediately taken care of. And he told me to basically go to an oral surgeon, because he was like, an oral surgeon is the only person that's going to be able to see you. You're going to have to get a referral, because you don't want to be like S out of luck or whatever, where it gets worse or it could cause more damage to like your actual body. Because he was telling me this story about one guy who waited to get his wisdom teeth pulled, and he ended up having to get a stoma or whatever it is, a hole, because whatever it was, some infection he had from his wisdom teeth being in there started spreading. And I was like, thanks for scaring me even more with my broke ass. I was like, please. So I was telling him the fact that I didn't really have the money to go get my wisdom teeth pulled. And he was pretty much like, well, there are places you can go to get work done for free, because, so like, depending on what state you in, the state normally has contracts with like different places. So it could be like colleges or trade schools or whatever, where you can go get your dental work done, but it's normally like by students or something like that, or like for like to help the people of the public or whatever, or just people who don't have the money, you know. He told me about that. He also told me about his time, because he actually got his teeth work done multiple times at places like that, because he didn't have the money either. when he got his wisdom teeth pulled out. Keep in mind, this guy looks like he's about 50-something, 60-something. And he was like, yeah, you know, this man proceeds to tell me, like, yeah, they had my dental work, they had my teeth pulled out. I didn't have any type of pain relief or numbing at the time. So he's like, I'm just gripping onto the chair, holding for dear life, because it was kind of painful. And I'm just like, why the hell would you tell me that when you know I'm tripping? Like, I literally told this guy, like, I'm scared, like, I'm tripping, and he go tell me the story, and I'm just looking at him like, that does not help your case of me calling these people. However, I knew that wasn't an option for me anyways, because I actually did end up finding out some years ago that like, I became aware of these places or whatever where you could go and get free dental work done and get your wisdom teeth pulled out and stuff. Like, I can't remember who I contacted, but I think it's like on certain government websites, they actually will list some places you can go to get your dental work taken care of if, you know, you don't have the money to do so. And the places that they listed, like, they really needed to update that whole list, because either the phones were disconnected, those weren't the right places, there was no answering machine where you could leave a message, or they were booked up for like 2-3 years. Oh, or they had really bad reviews. Like, most of the places, I think only one place I really, really wanted to go, and that place, the phone would just ring and ring and nobody would answer, and I called multiple times. But when I went on Google or whatever, they had good reviews, but you know, a lot of people were saying it's just really hard to get in. So I was like, yeah, how am I supposed to get my wisdom teeth pulled when I know it's like crucial to my health, when, you know, I know it's going to be expensive. The free options are either potentially problematic or I can't get a hold of them. It's just a lot that comes with getting your wisdom teeth pulled out, and it does, I'm not gonna lie, anxiety do be hitting when it comes to any type of dental work. When it comes to just not necessarily going to the doctor, because I'd rather know if something is wrong with me and then be able to fix it versus waiting when it comes to the doctor. Whereas with the dentist, I think it's just the fact that they're in my mouth and this is where my head is. And I just be overthinking that, you know. There's also just the factor of healing time, because I know the older you get, a lot of people always say the older you get, the more sometimes it takes longer for you to heal, you know. So I think that's also something that I'm concerned about, even though I feel like it's not gonna really be a problem for me just because I don't really smoke or drink. Like, I don't smoke at all, and when I drink, it's probably once or twice a year, if that. I don't really drink like that. I'm usually like a social drinker if I want to, but 9 times out of 10 I'm not gonna drink anything just because stuff be nasty. I think the only thing I actually like that I've had where I've drank in it and it was good was, like, for real was the Aldi wine. That's like $3.94 or something like that. It's under $4, but that junk is good. And it tastes very pop-ish, juice-ish. But other than that, I don't really drink like that. But yeah, I just wanted to, like, go on a rant and share my thoughts about wisdom teeth removal pain, because I know I'm going to get it done soon. I'm nervous. I am nervous. And I'll report back, like, the cost and my experience, because I am planning on doing a playlist to share, like, different stuff, including, like, foods I eat. Maybe I'll do some wisdom teeth food mukbangs. I don't know if people would want to see that, but yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you've gotten your wisdom teeth pulled out at a late age. You know what, if y'all even want to, y'all can let me know what the cost of y'all wisdom teeth were, y'all experience of getting y'all wisdom teeth pulled. If you are going through the same thing as me where you're scared, let me know in the comments down below. We could be scared together, girl or bro. Like, we could be scared together. Just shivering in our boots. Well, currently socks that I got from Amazon. But anyways, I hope y'all are doing well. Stay blessed, stay positive. Again, if you want this shirt, I'll leave a link to it down below. But yeah, I'll see you guys soon.